Hey guys, so this is the review for The 100, Season 3, Episode 3, Ye Who Enter Here. So the episode starts off with Clarke still being in the at the summit, and Clarke's trying to figure out why the hell does this chick have me here. Now, remember, this girl was the same girl last season that worked with Clarke while they were in Mount Weather and all of that. In order to free the people and do what needs to be done. She betrayed Clarke and left Clarke there, and so Clarke and her people had to rise up. But you go and fast forward to today, the girl actually saved Clarke because she put out a hit on her so that, but not a kill, it was to bring her in and to keep her under her protection. Now Clarke is saying to herself, you know what? I don't need you. Screw you. Bleep off, essentially. And she was saying, in order to protect your people, I need them to become my people. You see what I'm saying? And Clarke is like, bite my pasty white ass. Anyway, there's someone from the Ice Nation who is being very disrespectful to the Queen. And so she's like, you know what? Let's have a talk. Let's have a talk. Boom, boom. Kicked him right off the edge. And of course he died instantly from the drop. After that, we get to where Bellamy is with his girlfriend and Raven, and they're back in Mount Weather, and the people who were originally from, the adults who were originally from the Ark, who got separated and they just came back together, they actually are, the Mount Weather is now their fortress of solitude, if you will. And it's interesting because you wouldn't think that they would go for that so easily, but it's like they finally have a home, something that feels like what they had before, and now they're now they feel like they have some type of security. But we'll see what happens to that going forward. Clarke is talking with the prince from the Ice Nation, and she's just like, you know what? I can help you. I can take out some of the guards, and I can help you get out of here and kill that evil queen. Are you in? After that, we have Bellamy talking with his sister, and of course, as we know, Octavia doesn't feel like she fits in. The woman who helped Bellamy when he was in Mount Weather, she gets captured by some of his people, and so he convinces them to let her go, but and she says that the summit is a trap. Your people are in danger. Now remember how marketing made it seem like, the commercials made it seem like she was right, and made it seem like she was right, and as a result, he needed to go and save Clarke and save everyone else. Now, Pike, who is, I guess you could say, the leader of the other people who are from the Ark, he doesn't trust this chick, and keep that in mind because he's not wrong. He is not wrong, but Bellamy likes the girl and he feels like he can trust the girl. So there is that. They're also going to use the missiles that's in Mount Weather to take on their enemies. So they enlist the help from Raven to do so. Now, of course, Clarke's mother, Abby, and her group, the old, I guess, interim chancellor, if you will, he goes to the they're at the summit, and he's just in his element because that's what it's all about. All these different people coming together and being hospitable, and that's what he likes. That's what he's always really just wanted. And so now it's time to go and see Clarke. You have the queen of, I guess you can say the queen of the regular grounders, I forgot her name. She's training with, I don't know if it's maybe her brother or who it is. But she's like, he's ready. And I'm like, ready for what? Her advisor is like, you're the strongest and smartest that I've ever seen as far as an advisor in my life. So I don't want you to go and do something that will jeopardize us and what we have going for us. So Raven's back trying to figure out the codes to the missile. She can't do it. And so they're thinking the code is long and complex. So maybe it was actually written down somewhere. So Bellamy's girlfriend goes off to the ex-leader's room to figure out where's the sheet of the sheet with the codes and information. Bellamy, with his little ragtag group with Pike and them, go to the summit to see if the girl that he liked, or who helped him out in Mount Weather, if she was telling the truth or not. And the guards are dead, so he's thinking that they are. He's thinking that they are. That she is, but she's not. Clarke has a knife and looks like she's about to kill Queenie over there. But Queenie just sits there just like mean mugging her like, yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And Clarke puts down the knife because Clarke knows that she does love her and it's not personal, and she's not this type of person that would just go and do all of that. And Clarke decides, you know what? I will join with the Ice Nation. I will make my people join with you to protect them so that we can go... No, not with the Ice Nation. With the 13 courts. And become the 13th group in the 13 courts. And by doing so, we'll be protected. And power in numbers and all of that. And Abigail's like, oh, Clarke, I'm so happy to see you. Blah, blah, blah. And Clarke is just like, yeah. And she was like, can I just have a moment with you before we talk business? It's like, no. No. Here's the thing. What's-her-face wants us to, you know, the little queen up there? She wants us to join with them so that we can go up against the Ice Nation together. But we have to essentially become her people. So Abby's thinking this is their best shot. So they have to take it. They absolutely must take it. Now, side note, whoever that singer was who was singing, I guess, the coronation song, shout out to her because she sounded amazing. I'm like, see, this is why you cannot sleep on these like opera or people who are in plays, because that's where the real vocal talent is. Maybe their voices aren't suited for like pop radio or whatever, but still shout out to them because that is, in my opinion, there's all different types of singing, but that's real singing. Anywho, when you can do that opera stuff. But like I said, anyway, you have this assassin who we're thinking is at the summit ready to kill them, which makes absolutely no sense because there's so many of them. Even though they don't have weapons, they have numbers. So I'm sure they could take this guy down if they really needed to. So that's why I'm wondering, where the hell is he? Where is he actually? Clarke is doing the coronation, and they essentially finish it. They finish the coronation. Bellamy and his ragtag group, they kill the guards to the elevator shaft. They get up there, and they barge in. Now remember, they have weapons as well, so it's a terrible look. After what Clarke did, it looks really shady and shifty. And so Clarke's trying to figure out, wait a minute, are we being set up? What's going on right now? Because they're saying it's a trap. You're being set up. So Clarke is thinking, you evil bee. I knew there was something crooked and shady with you. I knew it! But Clarke doesn't realize that, nope, it's not what you think. It's a trap. You're being tricked. You're being hoodwinked. Everyone at Mount Weather are in danger. They are endangered. And we find out because Bellamy's girlfriend is actually there in the room where she thought the codes would be. And that's where you could also access the launch, the self-destruct pad. And so it does get activated by this mercenary. And she only lives long enough to tell them about what's going on, and she dies like seconds before they need to deliver the codes to her because Raven shoots the guy in the back as the other guy is tussling with the mercenary. So, Mount Weather gets blown up. Mount Weather gets blown up. Sorry, it gets blown up. And it's pretty messed up. It is pretty messed up. Everyone dies. Everyone dies with the exception of Raven and that other guy. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. So, they find out what happens due to the walkie-talkies. And Clarke is just like, what the hell? What the hell? Are you kidding me? And the guy from the Ice Nation, of course, he planned the whole thing. And so they take him away. Now, the messed up part is Clarke has to stay there because she has to keep this peace treaty thing going. She wants to make sure that the debt is honored, that the deal is honored. So she's saying, you know what? I will stay here. And the Queen actually pledges her love and loyalty to Clarke. And at the very end, if any of you guys could help me out, because I got confused at the very end when the girl that helped Bellamy helped when he was in Mount Weather, when they were working together, she goes back and she's working for the Queen of the Ice Nation. I understand that, but I'm trying to figure out who was that guy that was right next to her. Because I'm like, they made it seem like it was supposed to be a big reveal, but I don't know who he is. So it wasn't a big reveal to me. So please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And come back for next week. The 100, love it. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite shows on TV right now. So that's it.